Okay, hi. I've never done a video before, so welcome to the Literary Pinup, a day in the life of Chemo video. A lot of people have been telling me that it's like, oh, you're so flawless, you make it look so effortless on the days that I dress up for Chemo, but it's really not, and so that's why, like, I wanted to do this video and kind of emphasize, like, it's a very long process and it's very difficult for me, but it's what ultimately makes me happy and more confident to fight my cancer. So this is what I do. Okay, it is about 10:30 in the morning and I have my chemo appointment at 1 o'clock, which means I have to be ready. It's 10:30 now, so I have to be ready and out the door by at least noon, since I live in LA and I have to go through so much traffic. So this is my bare face and everything. I am not comfortable, honestly. In fact, I hate that you guys are gonna see me without a wig. It makes me very self-conscious and stuff, and that's my own private moment. Okay, so for educational purposes only, I will remove my turban, which makes me self-conscious, very self-conscious. Makes me want to cry a little bit. So, okay. So, yeah, this is what it looks like now. It's, my mom was laughing at me the other day. She's like, oh, it's really light or really dark. We don't know we're not really sure what it is yet, but I've had more hair on my head when I was a newborn than this shit. Stuff. That's one of the things. So I have to begin prepping my face, which I really hate. When you're going through chemo, your skin goes through so many changes, it's ridiculous. Usually I have like combination skin, but after chemo, it's totally wrecked it. It's made my skin super, super dry. I'm halfway through chemo now, so there's certain things that are starting to grow back or come back, and I'm just not happy about that. Body hair can go away. Cancer can go away. Body hair, no one misses body hair except for like the hair on my head. So the best advice I can give you, anyone going through cancer, is drink a lot of water. Moisturize to death religiously, and avoid coffee. I'm drinking coffee right now, but it's only because it's technically my birthday and I can do what I want. I have cancer. So there's that. You can pause that. Okay, and also another thing I recommend doing is putting Aveeno moisturizer on your bald head, because it just feels good. Plus, my skin is getting sensitive now, like really sensitive because of the hair growth. So it feels like tiny little paper cuts on my head. So putting on Aveeno moisturizer is a good relief. Also, like if you put witch hazel on your head, that's also really good for you. But whatever. So, okay, I have an hour to get ready. I'm already getting lazy. I'm really tired. Taxol, which is the chemotherapy I'm doing now, really messes up my hands and my feet. So right now I feel my feet really heavy. My hands are kind of like numb in a way, so they feel really heavy too. And I can't stop like getting post-nasal drip, so it's very uncomfortable. And I'm wearing a sexy a sexy black lingerie. Honestly, I got hot flashes. I had to take off my, my kimono because it's so hot. I realized I would get hot flashes twice in my lifetime. It's terrible. I wish this on my enemies. I really do. There, I said that. Anyway, moving back to makeup. So I just like moisturize because that is essential. And my girlfriend Christina, hey, you should check out my friend Christina. It's like beautyqueenblog.com. I love her. She gives me so many like important, crucial advice for makeup. Anyway, not to be name dropping, but primer is a really good thing. As soon as I get some of this out. So, priming your face is really important. Doesn't really matter for me, technically, because my face gets so dry. But I like to maintain tradition. So, there we go. As you can see, I have no eyebrows. I have what is known as cholo brows, because at the wise old age at 19, I decided to tattoo my eyebrows, which pays off now because at least I kind of know where I'm going. I have like a good idea where my eyebrows should be during these difficult times. So you have to wait until your primer dries out. So the primer, obviously, it's so your face won't get oily and ugly, and you don't have to keep powdering your nose. Since I had combination skin in the beginning, before cancer, BC, and it got really dry, now it's, my skin is starting to regulate now. So it's starting to get oily again, and so now that's why I'm using primer. But before I wouldn't really use it. I would just use a lot of moisturizer because my face got really dry. I was about to adjust my boob. I don't know if you saw me going, but I totally did. But if you want to know what like a boob with breast cancer looks like, I'm going to show you. So chemo also makes you lose your train of thought excessively. It's what they call chemo brain. And you can ask my nephew who's behind the camera. I forget everything, don't I? He's nodding. But concealer is my best friend. And once again, another shout out to my friend Christina for the triangles. How I get up in the morning and do that, it actually took me about an hour to complete that whole look. So if you have any questions for me by any chance, you can always shoot me an email at theliterarypinup@gmail.com. theliterarypinup@gmail.com. And that's it. Bye.